What has my life become? Well, I'm hungry, I know that much. Hello everyone, and welcome back, once again, to Voices of the Void. And while I'll hold on to the save in case I want to do any more shenanigans, I'm kind of attached to it at this point. I think this is probably going to be the last episode of Season 3. We've already finished the story, we've done most of what there is to do. However, there are certainly some loose ends that could still be tied up. And as I've said, don't fret too much if you're sad to see this go, because there's still plenty more we can do as far as like challenges and messing around and modifiers and even mods. I will not be going away for nearly as long as last time. Of course, one subject of interest is going to be what do we do with the slab that we found at the bottom of the lake in the last episode. Diving proved to be really fruitful, and it seems, well, if we were to look at this objectively, almost like a treasure map. And since we now have all the time in the world, and actually we can safely ignore jobs for the most part, I say it's time we do some out-of-bounds exploring as well. Not that that's really a problem today, considering we have all this stuff done. Yep, another meme signal. Alright, well, tell you what, you go ahead and take these glitched papers out while I head out myself. Ah, there's now a fire protection suit. I did not know about that, but it would have been helpful. AGL rocket. Explosion of this rocket spreads a compound in the air which triggers the rain to form. We can do ourselves a little technological rain dance. Oh, and here's all the Omega parts. That must be how you make the Omega Curvis in this version. Faucet can be put in the ground to get access to the underground waters. What is all this? Oh, this... They must have added a whole, like, farming feature. Trampoline? Wooden cutting board acts as a mini working table. Use it to craft food and small objects. Every time I look in this store, there's something new. Farming. How did I not understand that farming would be a part of this game? I mean, it already has every other aspect of life you could possibly imagine. At a certain point, we're basically playing Alien Horror The Sims, which was also an aspect of The Sims 2 on PSP, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. God, how awesome was Sims 2 on PSP? Look at how beautiful this game looks. Look at this. This is our kingdom. This is what we built for ourselves. And it may not be much, but it's ours, especially now that we know that no one is ever coming back for us. Is that liberating, or is that a curse? Well, you decide. But in certain moments, I know how I feel. Monique, why have you stopped? Look at that. She's stopping to enjoy the sunset. If we take control... Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll get you out of the rut you're in? There we go. God, Monique, how long have you been stuck like that? I really need those reports. Are those God rays new? Because I swear I should have noticed this before. The sun setting directly in front of us. That has to be new, right? Okay, so what's on our itinerary for today as we're wrapping things up? Well, we definitely want to find the rest of these slabs, which I already know where to look for one. I think we actually did discover it last season. The other is a bit more of a mystery box, but I'm sure we can find some info on that. We also want to look around more outside the walls of this place. And the other thing was, I want to get to that thing you've been telling me to do with the Curvises. And since this save is backed up in an infinite loop anyway, I'm going to be a lot less cautious right now. Monique, you're back in that same spot. Come on, Monique, I need you to get this done. What is going on? Oh my god, look at the size of these roaches. Look at that, that's a true monster. I'll have to do my part to clean this place up. I'm not even hungry anymore. Can't even do it anymore. Hello. I do believe this is the first time we've come upon you in this playthrough. Oh, screw it. What am I doing? Hang on. Yeah. Well, I guess it did the same thing anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It didn't even work. That's insane. I'd probably use the lighter to just burn this stuff away, right? Huh. Well, it's a pretty nice barbecue, if anything. Okay, maybe we'll come back to this in a little bit. Hopefully that will have burned away. I actually have... Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. I don't really have a good way to break it right now. I had no idea it was this close. I feel like this well has to be one of the most elusive things on the map to me. Look at that, I just found you washed up on the side of the beach. Oh man, Melvin, you've really let yourself go. I almost feel tempted to pick you up and give you a job, but if anything, I'm probably just gonna give you this water. You know, sprinkle it on you so you'll wake up and get off what is essentially my property. Okay? Right now I just have Monique fixing the servers. I reloaded the save because I'm just not... I'm not cutting it that close to the wire. Yeah, no, the lighting is definitely improved in this build. I'm about 80% sure that our next destination is right here at TR1. Well, it needed to be right here anyway. But I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of combat climbing, and I'll try and poke around to see if... I just can't tell from this angle. We're just gonna have to try it. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. Come on. Problem is, how are we getting around all this? Yep. Yeah, actually sticking the landing here... not going to be the easiest thing. Yep. Oh my god. We can actually hear the wind noises from up here, which is pretty funny. Yep. Is this even the right one? Is this even the right one? God, for all I know, the information I have is outdated. Oh hey, Monique's done fixing servers. How nice. Alright, let's climb up here. Alright, we've made it. Oh wait. Wait, is it right there? Hang on. Easy now! Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo-hoo. Again. Okay, not the worst spot. Not a good one either. Oop. 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 And gently toss you down. Great. Actually, climbing vertically does feel a bit better, because I remember trying this last season and it being basically impossible. So I don't know if something has changed or what. It definitely feels more doable. Come on. And yep. Probably helps that we have Minecraft platforming now, where when we hold control, we can't fall. Yep. Yep. And safely down. It's like, I feel the relief with every foot I manage to lower myself. Now I gotta climb this building to go get that thing. What does this one say? This one seems to be pointing up, like, to the clouds or something, but it also has those glowing red parts. Oh, there you are. Well, tell you what, we are here now. We may as well have a look at Ye Olde Well, right? God, in the shadow, it looks like a completely different place from yesterday. And let's get to our tedious work. Monique, if you want to use your robot strength to help me pry these off at any time. Hey, I just noticed there's a bone on top, so that's always great. Alright, that should be all we need. And at that point, I'm willing to sort of take the plunge. And the reason is because, if memory serves, there should be something to help me down there. Whee! I mean, besides all these bones. Is the thing that's supposed to help me not here? Is it really simply not? Okay, I swear for the longest time there used to be a hook at the bottom of this well, you know, that you could use to get yourself out. Okay, note to self, hook does not spawn at the bottom of the well anymore for some reason. Now, there is something to be done here, but I don't know if we're going to do that. See, if you fall asleep in the well, you get into quite an interesting situation, and I've done it before. And it may be worth trying again, but I don't think there's actually any way out of it is the problem. Believe me, I've tried extensively. Some of you guys actually told me that I should check the cabin again. Look. It's got an updated model. Well, we can see where a door used to be, a couple of doors. And this place has been left in a dilapidated state. Hang on. Ugh. Look, the remains of a bed. It actually looks like it was once a proper real house now, but... Ooh. Hoofprints and shoe marks intermixed, like somebody walked in from a day out. But something else was already waiting in the corner. And here we find the tree. That is creepy. Dude, I love that they're expanding on the story abyss now. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way out now. The pull-up bar is gone. Am I just stuck? If I climb up on the bed, I can get out this way. Thanks for the boost, Monique. I wonder, is this pile like an ash pile, same as the other one over by the hole? Or actually, I should probably start with the metal detector, right? Yeah, this one, there's stuff around, but it doesn't seem to be anywhere near as active. Look at my sleep level. I desperately need this shower. 3%. There we go. Oh my god, for you this must be like the equivalent of holding my hair back, right? This is... It's like when you finally step inside after being out in the cold for so long, where it still hurts so good for just a while. But of course, in this case, I'm actually getting into the cold after coming in from the presumably quite warm air. You know, I had totally forgotten that we have the option to turn the game into winter whenever we like. But I think I can take a nap for a little while. The drone is coming in, and we've got big things to do tomorrow. It's actually kind of crazy how atmospheric this room is. I love it so much. I mean, there's something about like a children's room with a window that looks out onto also the same building. The way there's all these lights surrounding it that make it so moody, but still such a comfy hangout spot. You almost don't see the bare concrete and the fact that it's over a burial ground anymore. Also, I'm not going to tell the kids that it's over a burial ground. Some of you guys actually suggested that I use the in-game TVs to do watching creepy YouTube videos, and that's something that I recently brought back from like the distant past of a few years ago, and I really didn't expect it to be as popular as it was, and you know, it is kind of basic having the framing of just using my desktop backgrounds, so this would actually be a really cool way of doing it. I'm definitely considering it. I mean, with the customization that this game offers, you could even build your own little set to host from. I'm hatching ideas, and it's really because the community hatches ideas. A cookbook that contains a list of recipes you can cook. Well, it only makes sense that we'd be able to cook more things now that the farming update is here. It's funny because it almost feels like the devs have realized that eventually the thing that gets most in the way of this job simulator is the job, and they're like slowly over time introducing more and more ways to be self-sufficient. Like right now we generate a lot of credits for this playthrough through the mining rig, but what if we don't even need that? Like, what if we reach a point where we can just ignore all these emails and like forgo doing the job entirely, forgo credits entirely? William seems to be back. The thing in the lake behaving normally. You behaving normally, although me not, considering I'm not doing the same thing in your video that I'm actually doing, which is sitting in the chair. It may currently be day 49, Sunday, but now it's day... Ooh, it actually did... Wait, it did tick to day 50. I didn't know it did that. Is it just going to alternate back and forth between 50 and 49? We just made a discovery. Alright, well, Monique, it's midnight. You know what that means. Time for you to go get these reports. Have fun. God, I hope you're actually able to do it. This is a really weird bug, how it doesn't actually... Like, it's like my pen bleeds through the paper. Oh, you are finished? Oh god, we don't have any drives. Alright, well, we can fix that. Hey, kids. Wake up. I'm proud of you for not knocking your bed over. Come on. Let's go. We need to go downstairs. Hey, if you really want to hurry, you could even jump down the elevator shaft, but I don't recommend it. I like the sight of these 3 robots just chasing me down the stairs like the Brady Bunch. Look what we got! Totally worth it. I could probably have used it for platforming. Pinkfist, try it out. That is so fun. Wait, Pinkfist, where'd you go? There you go. I was kind of worried you'd bounced off. Oh no. Even Monique wants to try. Yep. Boop. 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 Why would I ever not want this? Yep. Eerie. Eerie, get down here. Yep. Eerie, there's something special I want to show you. Come on. Over here. And... boing! Oh, these precious family moments. This is what these series are really about, aren't they? You know, you don't even have to bend your legs. This is basically perpetual motion. In fact, oh god, you're gaining momentum each time. Eerie, just how high are you gonna end up going at this rate? Okay, I kind of feel like I should probably catch you. Yep, come on. Yep. This is not gonna be easy. Yep, there we go. Melvin and his rascally brother showed up to see what's going on with the kids. Melvin, how many times do we have to tell you you can't be around them? Court order. Actually, you guys are perfect for seeing how far this will go. And no, you'll fall over. You're too unstable and drunk. Get out of here. Okay, anyways, there is actually a real reason why I wanted to do this. And I'm choosing basically at random. Or maybe I should do it to both of you. Some of you guys have told me that the best way to get this thing to trigger is to set you guys to 66.6% charge. So we're going to sit here and watch you to make sure that happens. There you go. Toggle. And now we'll just kind of leave you for a little while. We'll do the same for Bluethus. How's it going in here? Everything's still alright? You guys are both just chilling at 66.6% charge. Which reminds me, what happened to the other slab? I'm pretty sure I had tossed it up here somewhere. I also need to get those accumulator batteries. There it is. Tossed itself right in there with the bone box. Now I wonder if these actually mean anything when they're placed alongside each other. They do still seem to be some sort of instruction set, but what they mean, I don't know. Alright, Monique, are you ready to go explore where no Kerfus has explored before? Because it is early in the morning, broad daylight, and we are ready for this. Let's go. When exploring the outer zone, it's probably a good idea to keep to the edges. Edges and corners are where I've always found things. And that rule seems to hold true even when exploring inside. Holding to walls seems to always bear some kind of fruit. But let's make sure we keep an eye out in every direction just in case. Yep. Okay, that does do damage. Should we maybe get out and start looking around with the metal detector? Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything around. Well, the fog that's settling out here certainly doesn't help with the eerie feeling you get from being out of bounds. Just how much of this can we climb? Not really anything at all. Being this low in the valley in the fog, combined with that smoke, makes it seem downright apocalyptic, I'll be honest. Here we are on the outside. Huh, I don't think the wall is uniform. Wait. Oh wow, we can actually climb this really high. To an extent. Are you able to navigate this? You are, Monique. Okay, so you are a good companion for doing this with. Let's just drop this here. Wait. I was completely wrong about where we were. Completely wrong. I thought we were already on this side. If only we could just ride out of here, you know? I mean, we'd have forgotten the kids, but that doesn't make us a terrible parent. You've seen Home Alone, right? Can't believe that kid killed those guys. I think we've just found something. There's meat right here, and I don't think the Arirals were fighting pigs this far out. Okay, but we're not picking up anything on here. Wait, if I take the shovel, does digging here do anything? Nope, it just looks like a blood pit with the texture there. Alright, moving on. Ooh, how close can we get? How high can we go? Wait, is this the lone tree? Can you actually reach it? I'd always... Okay, no, that's the lone tree. But this is still quite high. Hello? How are you doing? An unknown doll. There we go. We get the Argemia plush achievement. Okay, well, you're going in the collection. Monique, this is a golden moment. A Kodak moment, some might say. Feels triumphant. Alright, well, one of those tiles used to be here, and it does not seem to be now, so that's annoying. I even looked at a map and said it should be. I remember getting it from here last season, but I can't find it, and there's only so much time I can spend on this, so let's continue our journey. Flesh. Ow. Oh, that is not good flesh. That is not good flesh at all. Oh, come on, Monique, we're leaving. This place has terrible service. Like, I love how the problem here is that I eat flesh off the floor all the time, and this is not the typical stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so funny. It's one of those fire extinguishers that got sent into the moon earlier. We are so friggin' far. I never thought... I thought that I would find one of these, like, in the valley between the base and TR3. I never thought I'd... Well, at least we know that there's not an invisible wall going all the way up to the sky. Come on, a little more. There we go. Stomach is starting to grumble. The fact that that did any damage is honestly ridiculous. I mean, you know, considering the object we hit isn't even real at 2 miles an hour. But is there anything actually here? It does not seem so. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Look at you, Eerie and an Arrival. I think the last time I saw you guys was all the way back in, like, Season 1. Look at that, they're using the default Unreal textures and everything. That is hilarious. Although, didn't you guys, unless I'm thinking of something else, didn't you guys used to, like, rise up out of the ground or something? I do have to wonder what Eerie would make of this. But I guess that's about all the time we have for this. It's, wow, it's already 3 o'clock in game. See that? We made it back just in time for lunch. And speaking of, now is a good time to actually have some lunch. Do I have any food on me? Well, I still have this banana. But that's it. I am far past the point of caring about littering. Looks like the two of you are still sleeping soundly, been good while I was away. Which is not necessarily what I wanted, but you get the idea. How's this thing doing? You know, at this point I feel like I do owe you guys a raise, considering you pretty much do my entire job at this point. Ah, boss, it's fine. You managed to work your way up the ladder, now you get to relax. It's just retirement. Yeah, someday you keep working hard, you'll be like me. They won't, you know they won't. I'm very happy to welcome a third sister to maybe eventually fly away in that little ship of yours, but we have developed quite the collection. And I'm pretty sure there are actually a bunch more, but we get the achievement at 3 for some reason. Eerie, I would really like to know how you explain this to me. Give me the silent treatment, eh? Well, 2 can play at that game. I won't, but I could. Planet. That's a planet to you. Okay, I would love to know how you justify this one. give you a listen. Planet that's not a planet. Those aren't Arirals. Those aren't Arirals at all. What are those things? They look like corpses or something. There's another one back there. They're... Well, okay. It's pretty late game, but say hi to you, I guess. Maybe they're mad at me getting out of bounds. Imagine if there was actually a signal that was triggered by that. Oh my. Okay, I think I know what happened there. So let me explain what's happening here, because I don't entirely understand it myself. One of you told me that we need to feed our emergency shower with 14 shrimp packs. 14 shrimp packs. Why? I have no idea. But we put all of these in here like so. Oop. Don't get jump scared by the splashes. And you say we need to help it go down with an explosion. Best way to get something to explode, I think, is by testing our old thing from before. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Well, we've created a fire above the water. That's interesting. Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme. We're gonna try this again with gas cans. But I don't actually know if we can expect it to work or not. You told me that the best way to do this would probably be gas cans. You'll actually bob on the surface of the water. Question now is how best to actually set you off. Once again, not sure what this did for me. But it was certainly exciting. Oh wait, look at all this stuff. Concrete debris. It actually creates debris. But yeah, once more, I don't see this actually doing anything. Alright, let's try shrimp plus gas can plus Molotov then. There we go. Isn't that what they say at Jewish weddings? Molotov? Yep! I only did that because I figured, okay, fire on water. What cancels what out? Answer, it doesn't seem to have made much difference. Also, my glasses. Empty food box. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna call this myth busted. I don't know what you're trying to show me here, but it doesn't work, so that's gonna be another reload. Okay. Come on. Yep. 538 negative 181. Those are the coordinates we're looking for. That's 538 negative 181. I'm just following maps at this point, because these are the kind of thing that you will not find on your own. So close. Very close, of course, in the middle of some bushes. You just need that white mark. Come on. I just had it. Where is it? Right there. Oh my god, how well hidden this stuff is. And you're clearly showing the moon. Actually, that looks sort of like... That to me looks like either a log or maybe that craft, that cylindrical craft that's overturned somewhere. Now I gotta find the ATV. That's a good place to start. Look at this. Those red marks really do glow in the dark. There's definitely something to this. Okay, now that you're here, we can just kind of hook you right onto the back and take you home. There's 3 tablets, all of them bearing different markings. And I believe there's one left, and I believe I know how to do it. But it's gonna require a little bit of paranormal tinkering. You know, as you might expect from these ancient runes glowing red at night. Fitting that this should get an update, since now we have to spend the night once more. We've got another hour and a half to kill, and I'm not gonna do it just sitting around. Yep. And come on. There we go. Breaking in is a bit easier now. One of the pieces of scrap metal used is one which names the national park. Okay, that's potentially useful lore then. That means that it came to be in this state after all this already existed. It wasn't just like built around it. And I can't just sleep in there, you're sure? It seems so inviting. Let's just sleep on the hoof marks. What's the worst that can happen? Here we go. We've got our tools. In. Yep. Oh my god, that is so cool. You really can use these things anywhere, huh? Oh. We can even see it poking out, so there is a hint. There we are. Unfortunately, if I remember rightly, this next part is going to suck, especially since I'm wearing glasses. Yep. There they go. Now we have to find all this stuff. Ow. 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 No, seriously, how am I finding all this? Well, there's my glasses. Now, where's the slab? There we go. Okay, we lucked out. That didn't go too far. Oh, and we lucked out here, too, because TR3 actually is in dire need of a refresh. Let's clamber on down the hill. But that's 4 slabs now. Sun is starting to rise. Hopefully you haven't already plunged us into dark. 54? This thing, I don't understand this at all, because this thing basically has not degraded at all since the start of this game. All 4 together, now what does that do? Like, maybe there's some kind of instructions, but I don't really feel like playing Pictionary right now. Actually, Now I'm wondering if the red parts actually mean something. Well, there's a slightly different texture on some side, or is there actually? I'm trying to see if I can get any of this to line up. Wait, what if I try putting them on the workbench? It does not work. It doesn't matter. Alright, now what? This is something that you guys have been asking me to do for a long time, and that's the fact that there's out of bounds, yes, but there's also out of bounds beyond out of bounds. Yes, this game is very layered in that way. Of course, it wouldn't give you a way out if there wasn't a secret other layer beyond that. So let's figure out how we do this. Now, apparently it involves a chair and a gravity gun, and probably a save while we're at it. Sit in the chair. Oh, we can still... Okay, I can already see where this is going because we can sit in the chair while still holding an object. Ooh. But it takes us out when we do that, so has that... That doesn't seem to work then. We can't stand on it. What if we try picking it up and then sitting in it? Ooh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Ow, ow. Yep. Oh, maybe we can steer this to an extent. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm a witch! Look at that! I'm finally a witch! Haha, my childhood dream come true! This is so cool! Okay, yeah, we can actually guide it with the mouse. We gotta be a little bit careful, but we can do it. Hang on, if we... Look, we're no-clipping without no-clip. The fact that this is all story mode is nuts. Look, we can see the arrival camp below us. Actual, sustained, controlled flight. Completely non-cheaty. Well, I can't call it non-cheaty, but this is the kind of thing I hope they never patch. This is so exploited. I mean, look, I had heard that there's two methods, one involving a chair and one involving the recycle bins that's not nearly as intuitive. I'm so glad I went with this one first. Ow! Okay, if we get even higher up, can we... Nope, nope, and the chair broke. Note to self, let's try this again with a metal chair. Oh, I can't see a thing without my glasses. Man, this bike helmet is awesome. Alright, take two. Yep. Oh no, yep. Lift off. The most difficult part. It seems like the angle we take off at might influence things a bit as well. I might have had it easy before. It's still working, but not nearly as well. Hang on, can I actually bring this to, like, a powered landing? Because this is surprisingly smooth. Maybe the weight of the object plays a role as well. Like, is this maybe considered, even though it shouldn't be, is this maybe considered heavier than a wooden chair? Yep. There we are. Whoop. Let's see, how much height can we get? It actually looks like we're sort of moving at this angle. But this metal chair is ungodly slow. Slowest chair in the game, I swear. We are gaining altitude still. The question now is just how high will this let us get? Oh, the answer as of right now seems to be kind of absurdly high. But I still don't see how I can actually get beyond this. Like, I'm assuming there's a certain point where it'll let us... I mean, how does the drone do it? Is it just not affected by this barrier? There's a ceiling. Oh my god, I had never known it, but there's a ceiling. Alright, wait. Can we... If we angle this right, can I maybe do the Halo turret trick? Could that be a possibility? Oh, I don't know. Yep. Well, that didn't work as planned. Wait, can I grind this against here to, like, slow my fall? It doesn't seem like that's happening. You know, it really doesn't. Well... Yeah, your glasses. Your glasses. I wonder what I looked like on the cameras. Where's that chair? There you are. Alright, here we are, corner of the map. And this is where I'm going to back up my save, because I'm pretty sure stuff can be done here, but I'm going to have to walk all the way back if I keep this. Alright, now, how does this actually work? Come on.
What now?
Okay, this is now a sandbox save. And that means that we have access to all manner of tools to help us facilitate this, because please, I can end this as soon as I do this. I just want to do this one thing that I haven't been able to do in 3 seasons. But there's so much finagling. This is honestly, like, I am definitely burnt out by now, simply because, and it's always this way every time we get to the end of a season, because we're at the point where everything is so specific and so obscure that it's basically just following a tutorial trying to get things to happen. But we do have the good old V to no clip, which I was trying to do with the chair, but it's not working out for me. But mainly what we want to do is there's a way to destroy target, yes. Okay, so if we fly way up, we can go until we reach that bounds, which should stop us. Okay, now the red wall does still stop us, but if we destroy target and the game crashes, which I'm guessing is deliberate. Alright, destroy target terrain. And I happen to know from accidental experience that that doesn't blow anything up. Well, besides the terrain, ooh. Ooh, and that actually means we get a nice view of all the little things, ooh, that are hidden beneath the map. Such as this. What is this? It's like some kind of church or something. Ooh. Complete with its own sounds, like some kind of altar inside. Hang on. Oop. There's just a pile of meat sticking out of that. There must be some way to access this, right? That is our own inventory stored right here. So it actually has to be in a physical place. Dude, by doing that, it's like skyboxes in a source map. We're actually learning about how the game works by coming out here. Oh, that must be the outside of the thing in the lake. Okay, at least we know now that I'm not crazy, that there's not a way to open it and get through, at least for now. Okay, going into the water makes things a bit harder to see, but we can see a little concrete box right there. I keep forgetting that no-clip isn't really no-clip in this. But there's nothing to see, as always. There's a whole watery something beneath the base. Oh, and more corpses. Look at you, former co-workers. Oh my god. Look at those howls of pain. Your heads burst open. That is so disturbing. Like, they kind of look like... I can't help but be reminded of the eggs from Alien, but, you know, happening to your head. Oh my god. How many even is that? Meanwhile, we can hear our Gemwells song playing through this entire thing. There's actually a lot in and around the base. Oh, well, this is the bunker, I guess. Complete with whatever this is right here. There's some kind of black sphere. Which contains... Oh! This must be the 3D visual for the detector. Neat. Dude, so many things are like physical in this that you would never even consider. Fix these terrain collision holes, bruh. There's actually something down here now. Wait, what if we destroy target and crash? What happens if we just let ourselves fall through? Yep. Yep. Oh no. Oh, that is such a weird texture for falling. Oh, what is even happening? I don't even know what way I'm facing anymore. Ugh. And we start right back up at the top. Now with lots and lots of momentum. Maybe that water's just there to break our momentum. Well, here we are. That sound is back. That weird sound is back and I can't save. Interesting how out here there's a road just leading to a big clearing, but I don't understand how much farther out of the map I can be than falling directly through it. Which isn't what you wanted me to find. I did find one post saying that they did it by swimming into that pipe that we saw earlier, one that I actually discovered last season. You know, somebody said that they did it this way and that it loaded the back rooms, which I've been sent to before, but that's not happening now. The only thing I can really do after I get you guys to safety... I did get sent to the back rooms by accident once, a long time ago, and I may have to face my old fears to make that work. We do have silly mode enabled, so if we come over here, we may have to call on an old friend. Error. There we go, that was the command. Now we gotta make sure all our doors are open, not that it much matters, I think. Oh, what have we done? I mean, it had to show up sometime this season, right? Alright, come on, our Gemwell. Now's not the time. Let's make sure we die rich, too. Something is coming, we just need to know when. Oh, but actually, I just remembered, it'll tell us when. Seeing that red in the distance is not doing me any favors. Elster, you stay back there, will you? Protect Killjoy. You're not picking up anything. Music is playing, but the thing isn't appearing. Is it because we're in sandbox mode? We're trying this again now in story mode using the old save. This is why we make multiple backups. And I'll be enough. I think I can hear that like faint humming again. That same thing that prevented me from saving when the pigs were around, that went away when we got rid of them. Where is it? We want to make sure all our doors are open so it can actually get here, but don't worry, we'll know when it's coming. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Down the end of this hall is the best bet. Come on. Let me in. Let me in! Oh my god. Oh my god, I have no idea if this is fixed or not. But I think we have to open the door. Yep. It did not work this time. That is fixed. It no longer applies. Okay, down you. So we could just remove you on our own. I tried before, I swear it wouldn't work. But here's the deal now. I saw another YouTube video suggesting another way of potentially clipping out of reality, which I guess is what happens when Dr. Kell gets bored of being essentially an immortal in an eternal realm. Alright, now what we have to do is send you to the end there. Oop. And we have to get ourselves around this corner. This may not be easy to do. Oop. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm not having anywhere near the desired effect. It's not working. Alright, somebody said spawn a chair, put it in the corner, try to sit in it, and no clip, and it might work. It's not. They said that it might. Ooh. Oh, this is very strange. We're actually no clipping in the chair. That is so weird. We're tumbling. Tumbling. Oh my god, this is not an episode for the weak-stomached. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, look at our feet like that. Yep. Yeah, we are out of here. Let's try this at a different angle. Yep. Has that done what I needed it to? No, it has not. What is happening? What is happening indeed? Ooh. Ow. Ow. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, there we go. There we go. That spin. It happens because we're out, doesn't it? Oop. Oh no, it happened because we're in the chair. Wait. Wait. Are we out now? Like, really out? I think we just might be. We are. Yes, we've done it. We're really out. Wait, which... Oh, come on. Yeah, the game crashed. Okay. The only thing I can think... I'm just looking at, like, anybody who's ever managed to do it, because, again, there's no good information online for anything anywhere. Destroy the terrain. And let's try dropping out while in a chair. Yep. Oh, even the gore is falling through. Yep. Yeah, we hit that. Oh, this one's falling through. I know, Dr. Kell, it's crazy, right? There we go. Listen through here. We're not getting the same... Yep. We are building momentum, though. We're not getting that spin we need. We're coming through in all different places. This has just been like the Doctor Strange edition of Dr. Kell's adventures, isn't it? Or even is the chair relative to us at this point? Every physics object on the map falling through simultaneously. Out of the chair. Just out of the chair. I don't even know what's happening anymore, man. I think that's a pixelated version of our shadow. Look at this. True nightmare fuel. I've been recording for nearly 5 hours. This isn't working at all. Like, I've looked at every resource imaginable. And now what? Oh my god, I can't even look at the screen right now. And we're not even outside. Okay, we're out again. Let's go. Oh my god, yeah, no, it's... at a certain point, just what do you want me to do? Okay, we're out again. You can't be in no-clip. If you go too far in no-clip, then it stops you. I have a feeling the crash is coming very, very soon, though. So let's make the most of the time we've got. Of course, the first thing I want to do, we don't want to no-clip. That's the main thing. And there's that mysterious sound again. I suppose we could call that the voice of the void, right? Actually, it's more intense than ever, pretty much. Huh, well, I hope that's nothing to worry about. There it is. I think that's the closest we've been to the lone tree. If we fall, it's probably going to teleport us. Dude, if being out of bounds is creepy, we're out of bounds. What happens now? Using this as like a walking stick, basically. Oh no, you're a lone tree. I mean, I guess we're a lone tree. But still, oh, look at this terrain. I don't even know where to go from here. I really feel like something's coming for me. Like I'm jumping at every little tree that loads in on the edge of my view. This is extraordinarily uncomfortable. What happens if we get to like the edge? Because I don't think we're going to be able to summit that thing. At least not without significant frustration. Then again, the same could be said of this. But we're not instantly crashing like before, so that's good. Look at this. Down here, the water doesn't exist anymore. Just completely ceases to be. It's like a canyon running through the outer edge. Well, if we keep following this, we can reach the outer edge. Man, the fence isn't even the half of it. But then again, this sound, I believe that's something that only came in this update, isn't it? Or or unless it isn't, what if that's something that was always out here? And just oddly enough, I was hearing it inbounds. Maybe an invasion from outside, but not like the ones that are supposed to happen. Once again, lowering ourselves slowly. Here we are, the edge. Maybe we really were living in a Truman Show simulation. Well. Look, we're starting to see like a ring shape around here rather than a square. At least we know the world is round in one dimension here. Fading away as we try to zoom in. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the failsafes for if we glitch out of the map just aren't applying out here. Oh my god. There's like different levels to falling out. You know, I've been falling for some time now, and at a certain point I've got to assume that nothing is going to save me from this, so I press no clip. And there we go. So now I can reliably get out. It's just that this doesn't actually help me get into the back rooms, because that's what this allegedly is a replacement for the back rooms. Rufus sent me there in Season 1, but I don't think I've been back since. Here's that weird thing. Alright, we have to climb to the bottom of the river. I was almost wondering if it would still have water, just not drawn. It seems we do still have this problem. Yep. There is something here. A skull. Darwin! And a screaming corpse stuck in the ground. How you doing? Oh my god, it feels like I'm not supposed to be seeing this. Here, let's help dig you out a bit. It doesn't seem to be helping you much. Here, let me put you back. Would you perhaps be okay with being used as a thumbnail? Maybe that's a bit too much. Here, let's give you a crown. Ooh, we can go up to one of the Firewatch towers. Look at you, you're not even actually tethered into the ground. We could try climbing you, but I don't think, we're not even going to be able to get up there though. Once we get to the top, we're going to have no way to swing over that ledge. But we've touched one. Our multi-season goal has finally been achieved. Actually, several multi-season goals being achieved in this part. Look at you. Oh, and you're numbered 32. I wonder if you're all similarly numbered? God, I had never realized just how far away that thing is. I do think it should be possible. Easy? Probably not. And yeah, no, the game just crashed. It is not gonna let me have this. We have to enable spoilers for this. But we sit down, and yep. Oh right, I'd forgotten we need to Hold you, and then sit, and game crashes. Yeah, you can't do much of anything out here without the game crashing on you, so I think we're gonna call it there. Maybe we'll try it at not a map edge? Okay, that didn't work. Okay, we sent the chair to the back rooms. How do we send us to the back rooms? What have we done? No matter where we look, there's just a solid texture showing on the screen. We have so thoroughly destroyed this game. Oh my god. We live in the walls now. Look! Even Monique knows we're here. She senses our presence. Maybe we actually have reached the point where we become one of the spirits haunting the place. Trapped in the walls, unable to move, unable to see because we lost our glasses in the process. All the next person will find is our glasses on the floor and no other trace. Maybe there were other eyes on us the whole time, maybe from in the console? Of course, I'll have left behind much more of a legacy than some of my coworkers, but the biggest thing will probably be this weird custom Omega Curfus. The one who does her job dutifully, but for some reason, during downtime, just always seems to stare into that one corner. Where's that ATV? There we are. This is my new favorite mode of transportation, honestly. I've still got tricks up my sleeve. I finished the record session last night, but I'm coming back. You remember before when I mentioned how I'd completely forgotten that the demo snow mode existed until this part? Well, as with most things in this game, that too can be exploited, particularly with regards to doing things in the water, which freezes over when it's snowy. Actually, patron Razzle has explained just how to do so, and it may actually be the solution to our problems. So if we dive into the water here, get into the pipe... Oh god, I hope we do this right. It might take a few tries no matter what. Then we press slash to freeze the water. It did not work. Did I have... Oh no, I used the wrong slash. Oh, there's like 3 different slashes on the keyboard. There we go. And then undo. Oop. Definitely causes weirdness. Okay, so I see what happens. When we freeze the world, it wants to push us automatically to the top. But if we are in a position where it can't do so, like say if we're up against the grate, well, we can get into the world here. That only helps us... We've done it! Yes! Okay, thank you, Razzle. Yes! Yes! Okay, after hours and hours of trying, you provided the solution. You are amazing. Now this time we're in the back rooms. But this isn't what we're looking for. We'll have to give it a few tries. Oh, and I was gonna say I should get my HUD back, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. No pausing in the back rooms. Oh. That was creepy. I mean, I understand it's just the way the game works, but seeing our own shadow standing over our broken form after a fall, you'd have to think we were having an out-of-body experience, but the body is left behind. And we lost the coin toss, as it were. I feel like it'd be a spoiler to say what that game that's a reference to. Down we go. Ow. Yeah, no, that's gonna freak me out every single time. That is such a creepy effect. I mean, I could just reload, but we're here. We might as well mess with it, right? Ooh, we keep all our stuff. There we go. Hooks in the back rooms. That saves us a tremendous amount of trouble. You see that? It almost looks like there's like a red haze. I wonder if this is procedurally generated. Like, is this just infinite? I've seen forum posts saying that this may in fact be escapable, but I'm not sure if that's really the case. I feel like in some ways this is even scarier than the back rooms because it is truly uninviting. I mean, it doesn't even have the veneer of comfort in like wallpaper and such. It's all cold concrete. We can hear the wind blowing through here with no obvious source. And there is no light whatsoever but what we bring with us. So not only is there the dread of realizing that we are slowly starving to death, but also that these batteries aren't going to last forever, and once they go out, we'll be blind. I think I'm holding the keys right now. And no response from the ATV at all. I mean, when we were flying around earlier, we saw that everything's somewhere. I wonder what that means now. And there goes our batteries. Yep. Ooh, there's a little bit of glow. There's a little bit of glow from the map. Come on. And from the grav gun. Ah, there we go. Now we've got our lighter. And this presumably also doesn't last forever. But it's a completely different tone, even though our setting has not changed. Yeah, I think at this point we've about exhausted all we've got to do here, although every once in a while, and always while I'm running, I swear I hear what sounds like shifting clothing or something. Like somebody moved just around the corner. Yeah, I don't like this. I think I'm done. Oop. What is... The save loaded like this? That... Why did it... That's bizarre. That is completely bizarre. Hang on. I mean, I have a backup. But something is not right here at all. Oh, never mind. We can... Yep, back here. And trying to use the home teleport button brings us here. Oh, there's a lantern at the start. Unfortunately, that doesn't help us at all. Yes, burning to death. Burning to death is actually kind of what we need right now. Come on, kill me. Kill me. There we go. Yep, self-immolation. Best way out of the back rooms. I was looking for my hook to see if I could climb through that apparently not solid ceiling. We're doing some good game breaking today. I don't understand how a save came to be here. I didn't do that. Okay, now we're outside. And now we're gonna seek to break it again. We also spawn seemingly slightly off each time we come in, which is weird. But hey, at least we've got a space where we can reliably do this. And now I've got my HUD back. Hang on, let's check. Where does it... seemingly shows us right under Alpha, that being the base. Our clock reads 0. But annoyingly enough, I don't have any way to leave this without completely Alt F4ing the game. Well, unless, of course, actually, unless we just all these on the ground. Our shadow watching us burn. Yeah, this has a really low chance of actually working. And oddly enough, self-immolation is going to save us a whole lot of time. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's GM Construct! No way! No way! Okay, we have to get exploring, and I read that we only have 40 minutes before the game will crash out on us, and I also just realized you've been hearing clickety-clack for a while because I forgot to plug in my recording keyboard. One moment. Dude, I feel like the homages to Source just never end in this, do they? Oh, this is beyond crazy. All of our sounds are muted. It's almost as if we're underwater. Okay, well, if we're to have limited time, we're gonna have to move quickly, but of course, I want to see what they do with that infamous dark room, right? Oh, I thought there was something like glowing eyes staring at me out of the dark. I didn't pause the game just there. I didn't do that. Hang on. I'm checking the keyboards, the two keyboards that I have plugged in. Nothing seems to be obstructing them. This is weird. Oh my god. That was not what I needed. There is a blood stain here. If I had a camera with me, well, if I had a camera with me, it wouldn't even matter because I wouldn't be able to look at it from the computer. This is so weird. It's so weird ending up in this position while still knowing that I know my way around. Like, it's so weird to be so familiar with this bizarre thing. Okay, can we maybe climb this? It looks like perhaps we can. We may even have to get back here if we run out of time. It crashed. Okay, so we didn't even get our 40 minutes. That was like 5 minutes, not even. Tell you what I'm going to do. It's giving me the opportunity. I'm going to save right here. And I'm going to go and I'm going to make a backup of that save. Now, it seems like I probably caused that crash to happen before by bringing out the hooks. So in this case, I'm going to Ooh, we have an ATV here! And it looks weirdly out of place with its textures and all, but we can definitely take it for a spin. This is a somewhat infamous hallway in channel history, isn't it? Some could argue that what I saw when I rounded the corner when I played GM Haunted Construct is actually responsible for my whole career. Okay, let's go for another walk around. Yep. God, it sounds so distant, doesn't it? Like I can hardly hear it at all. Ooh, there's something in the back there. Yep. Explosive barrels. With an explosion mark right there. Wait, hang on. if we move you over here, and then let's see how well this works. We can put one Molotov down here. But that didn't do much. Perhaps we should be happy that we didn't crash immediately? Still, a crash generally means that it tried to do something and couldn't, right? I mean, unless it's just randomly running out of memory somehow. A water bottle. We've seen a million like it, but the fact that it's here is so full of implications. Unfortunately, I can't name anything specific. All right, back into the dark once more. An MRE. Which seems to just be a regular MRE. What happens if we try crawling into the water? I don't see anything down here. Presumably we can drown just the same as before, right? Anything hiding in the shadows? Man, I remember when Construct didn't even have all these buildings. Of course, it had the one everyone knows. Did I see some pixels splashing over there? No, I don't think so. This is so... When we first loaded into this, I could practically hear the theme from Annihilation playing in my head. You know the one I mean. Like, it was like my brain just reset upon seeing this. Like, it was remembered from a different lifetime, and it just shouldn't be here. Okay. Let's get ourselves down here, because I'm real curious about what's going on in these places. Piece of metal scrap. Yeah, no, there's litter down here. A lot of litter, in fact, and the silence is deafening. There's another explosive spot. Okay, that has to mean something, right? Some crates? Maybe we can break them open? Hang on, I know we have our crowbar on us. It's a good thing we brought so many tools into the place with us. All the things you'd normally find in any crate. And sorry, I guess we've now littered the place up even more. There's an actual working mirror here. I knew Unreal Engine supported this, but something about seeing this just directly is so unbelievably cursed. Especially now seeing that objects just float in front of us, and look at our wrists. I mean, I've heard people call Dr. Kill a femboy, but this is ridiculous. It's only now that I realize we've never seen a working mirror anywhere in this game. I think I saw something down here, though. Just a trash pile. Blemishes on the otherwise pristine present so many questions. God, look at this. Hang on. If we take out this thing, once again, it has coordinates putting us just below the base. Well, not necessarily just below. Do we have our camera on us? I know we'll never get to see it, but it doesn't matter. The light switch is there, but we can't interact with it. I would not be at all surprised if there was a whole bunch of stuff that we can actually do with all this. Oh, I just damaged you a whole bunch, didn't I? You are 95% health. I want to try climbing some of these buildings now. there anything around the back? There's another explosion mark right here. There were 3 barrels, 3 of those. All right, let's try it. Actually, wait, before we do that, nothing. Wait, do we have something there? No, nothing on the metal detector. What happens if we try to dig? Absolutely nothing. It is not a diggable material. Yeah, the hook causes the game to crash, meaning it does not want us using it.
Oh, fiddlesticks. What now?
Even the menu doesn't like me doing all this. I'm actually really curious to know how this will load. Look at that little icon.
No, fiddlesticks. What now?
Whoa! Wait, we spawned outside that church thing! At exactly midnight. Okay, noted. That doesn't work. We cannot respawn inside Construct. Actually, I'm not really sure where we should be right now. Well, that helps answer my question. I didn't even lose my glasses. Oh, wait. Why is the door closed? I didn't close the door. And the trampoline is gone. In fact, everything... Wait, what? There are no props anywhere. What kind of nightmare version of this game have I unlocked? What the heck? I know that there's an event you can get where it completely empties the map, but this is something different. Something different entirely. Yeah, okay, we just happened to pick something that was down. What happens if we turn on the computer? What will we see? All of our upgrades remain. Our emails are here. Our cameras are all not working. Nor are our photos, but if we take another one quickly... Yes, there they are! I am so happy to have broken this game in new and exciting ways. It's like nothing's been done with it. Which means the ATV probably isn't going to be here either, right? Unfortunately, that door is still on, with none of the meat and none of the blood. Can we turn the lights on? We can do that at least. Because this flashlight ain't gonna hold out much longer. I do still have another battery. Can I just point out what a horror movie twist this is? To go through all of that, everything we've been through in this episode, and then finally escape and be relieved that we've at least made it back, only to find a completely unfamiliar version of the place we left. An empty house, an empty world, and yet echoes to show that it wasn't all a dream, that this is just something new. the map is working properly. What happens if I try and go up the hill and find the camp? Let's see what's going on at TR1 since the camp isn't here anymore. Looks like power does still run down. There's not much left behind. Other than this, though, I really don't know what else to do with myself. I'll tell you, there is one more thing I can think to do. And hopefully it will actually happen. Okay, something didn't like me showing up here. I've still got 12 minutes to kill, so hopefully it doesn't show up before then. I'm also eating through my only other battery. There we go. Through. And this does all remain, although the dagger isn't here. Nor is the slab, it seems. Hang on, if we decide to dig here... Nope, nothing. Alright, well... out we go, then. And at that point, our glasses come off. Well, this sucks. I hear you out there. I hear you out there. You're too tired. You're about to pass out from exhaustion. I do take some comfort, oddly, in knowing that the anti-breather is still around, you know? Maybe, just perhaps, there is some camaraderie between the different creatures here. Between the paranormal or paranormal-adjacent entities that populate this place. Maybe I've just become another one. Hey, for all we know, maybe we've experienced time in a non-linear fashion. Maybe our final resting place really is within the walls. I mean, after what we've just been through, anything is possible, right? I was coming here thinking maybe I'd pay you a visit, but actually there's a real practical reason for this. We know that going into the caves, that triggers a load screen. Maybe we can glitch ourselves back into reality? Couldn't hurt to try, right? We're also very, very low on sleep, so hey, worst case, we get carried out again. And the anti-breather's loving arm-like appendages surgically grafted on. Let's go. The game also saved right there, so once... Have the caves been overhauled too? Look, there's lights set up all over. Hang on. But once we go past that point, it's all unexplored territory. People have been in here before. Okay, well, we've got something to do for next season. In the meantime, I just want to use the last little bit of my strength to crawl on out of here and see what happens. Although I don't have especially high hopes. Starting to get drowsy. I can feel it in my mouse movements. Okay, I'm not seeing any props. I don't think that's actually helped us. There you are. No, no, don't do... Maybe you still prefer the solitary light. That was terrifying. My flashlight flickered. I heard you yell behind me. Maybe you're just going to get the police, because this is basically a home invasion. But tell you what, the last thing I can try, because I am committed to using this opportunity to try as many things as I can. Nope, not you. Not you. Not you. I want the anti-breather to carry me out. I can't leave now. What do you mean you can't leave now? Alright, straight at you, sure. You want nothing to do with me. That sound in the sky is back. Can't save. Can't do anything. For all I know, this is just a regular event. I mean, there's no evidence that they won't play like normal. And there we go. Into sleep. There is no reason for us not to wait a very long time to get as much back as possible, since there's no other way for us to sleep at the moment. A dream. Yep. Potentially not what we need. Yeah, no, that's the opposite of what we needed. Okay. Well, at least it's daytime now. It's so weird to me what props spawn and which ones don't. Like, the physics doors are still on these containers. I wonder, will the grate be on here? It will not, meaning we are free to dive down. Oop. Oop. Ow. Okay, well, that... I don't exactly know why that happened, but it let us go, and now we're here. And just like the very start of the series, we have to make that walk back, only now in a totally empty world where we have no means of ever pushing ourselves back up. I like to imagine that once we get back, that's when we'll be within the walls, watching Monique and everybody else go about their business, including the next guy, and I like to think that maybe we find ways of subtly pushing them to get a little farther than we did. I mean, it's just incredible how this game keeps reinventing itself and finding new ways to make even the same routines so much more interesting. Even after this episode alone, I feel like I have a million different things I want to try, particularly with regards to that construct, because I know there's going to be more to that. It feels like every update, even relatively minor updates, just completely expand the scope of the entire thing. But also, it's because there's so many different ways to tackle this, so many attitudes to go in with, and as we learned in this episode, so many ways to break it, and I feel like the developer doesn't discourage that at all. If anything, it seems to be encouraged at every turn, how even breaking out of the map can have this whole other side to it. Last season, we spent so much time, an entire episode, just breaking down the tutorial, which is about 100 times bigger than it seems on its surface. How nuts is that? And to think this game is still in, like, early access, I can't even imagine what this is going to look like when all is said and done. Oh, look, the burgers spawn as well. Nope, that's just us going insane. What do you call an insane ghost? A ghost not in the traditional sense in that we didn't die, but it only seems fitting that the half-deranged Season 3 Dr. Kell would condemn himself to actually finding a way out of reality itself after it rejected him, and is doomed to haunt the halls of his former home for good, unless he can find a way to defeat even this. But I like to imagine, like I said, that what we saw earlier was in non-linear time. Of course, I'll have left behind much more of a legacy than some of my co-workers, but the biggest thing will probably be this weird custom Omega Kerfus. The one who does her job dutifully, but for some reason, during downtime, just always seems to stare into that one corner. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. And I'm going to take a little break from Voices of the Void, but I will be back not too long from now.